Alright, so we are in round 2 versus DannyK. And they are playing a FTP deck. Zalchi and friends. So this will be interesting. We've got a Combustion cell and we've got a Grenadin drone, so that makes me happy. So I think this is a keepable hand here. My goal is here, hopefully not to get run over before they're able to start doing stuff. They do have Display of Instinct, which is problematic in this matchup because it can counter a spell. So hopefully we don't get blown up by that too hard. But overall, I think our chances are pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and play out Combustion Cell here instead of trying to strategize. Which I think works out alright. So they've got a fast spell of some sort, but I think I'm just going to grab another power here first. Strategize, see what we come up with. We don't need 2 assembly lines. 1 is more than enough. Alright, so they're wisdoming. That's fine. Next turn we can actually Howling Peak, which might be what we do. If they play something, definitely just going to Howling Peak. They don't. So we'll just keep playing our game here. We could Howling Peak just so we can get the buff on our units. I don't think so, at least not yet. It's tempting though. And I think we just will wisdom ourselves. We already know what one of our cards on top, so drawing End of Hostilities is good. And we'll just dig one more card deeper, so seems reasonable. And we'll go ahead and wisdom ourselves. Alright, another power. It's not too bad. Ooh, another Howling Peak? Alright, I think I'm just gonna Howling Peak here regardless. Just because I've got a second one here, so I'm not too worried about if we lose the first one. It's reasonable.
Who says you can't play with fire?
And it also means Display of Instinct can kill Howling Peak after the nerf. But if they put a... Okay, sweet. We've got a second one to back it up, so that's totally fine. Plus, if they're using a Display of Instinct on our Howling Peak instead of on our End of Hostilities, that's even better. So you could Howling Peak again, which I think is reasonable. And we'll just keep hitting them. They're already down to 12. Oh, we don't have any more fire sigils left. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, so they have their own Howling Peak. Let's be interesting to see what they do here. Oh, wow, they gunned down a Grenadin. That's pretty interesting. And we'll go ahead and play out all of the Grenadins. Now the question is, do I want to play out another power here? I think I do, because that gives me a 9 available power through Combustion Cell. And then I can like Caleb's Favor with Kenna, which would just continue killing them. Oh, they have a Hailstorm? Alright, I should have paid closer attention to the deck list. I did not notice that they had a Hailstorm. That's pretty brutal. We still get to do fun stuff though with Kenna. Let's see. I think we just grab Mirror Image here. Gives me our image on Kenna is pretty good. Oh, they have an equivocate for Kenna? Alright. What does they change our 7-drop into? Ooh, a Voprex. Oh, please don't play a unit, opponent. Oh, please don't play a unit. This would be bonkers. Oh, even still. I think I'm still gonna play this.
Is this my father's doing?
I could also Kenna here as well. Unfortunately, it means I can't kill Zoe. So I think we'll just play Voprex here. I'm assuming they're going to sacrifice Zoe here. Thank you, Traveler. And next turn, I can actually mirror image it too, if I wanted to. I mean, they kind of have to sacrifice Zoe. Oh wow, are they really gonna discard their hand? That torch play makes it seem like they're gonna... Oh wow, so many permafrosts. Okay. Oh man, if I had one more power... that's fine. They can attack with Zoe, and to be honest, I don't really care about that.
Is this my father's doing?
Because I can mirror image Zoe. Next turn I have Kenna. I've got End of Hostilities. Like, I've got so much going on. If I actually draw a undepleted power, I think that'd be pretty good. Yeah, no blocks, it's fine. I think I can take it. So... So I can actually play out Sparkcatcher for free, essentially. Huh. Yeah, is there anything I actually want to get back? No. Not really. And we'll go ahead and just kill their... Let's go for their life total here. And I think we go ahead and do this. I think we actually end up hostilities here on their Zoe. Creates 2 blockers. Are they gonna equivocate their own Zoe? Okay. And it's 2 matches in a row where someone's equivocated their own unit, so I don't get to end of hostilities. Get some coffee in my veins. I still think we're in a really good spot. We've got a 5 attack in the air. And next turn we can actually just win with Kenna bringing back Caleb's favor. Assuming they don't kill our Grenadin, obviously. And don't kill our flyer. But yeah, that's interesting that it's happened twice already this tournament where someone equivocates their own unit so that I can't end of hostilities it. It makes sense though. They still get a 7 drop out of it, so it's not completely worthless for them.
A great find.
So I wonder what to grab out of their market. Their market is Boar, Lightning Storm, Polymorph, Molat Nakova, and a banner. Praxis banner. My guess is they probably grab Polymorph here. Because I think that's the only way they live to a... Okay, yep. Alright. It's not too bad. I think we get to win next turn, though. Yeah, no blocks, it's fine. Alright, so... Get some more... And do we have any 1 cost? Okay, we've got a 1 cost thing. That way we can get lethal with Caleb. Whew! Alright, that was a real close one. But yeah. Game 1 in the books. On to game 2. Alright, so we are in game 2. Versus Danny, playing FTP. They didn't even know that flyer existed. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's that was a pretty good hit. So let's look at our hand here. So we're kind of very top end heavy. We are going first, which is really nice. But if we don't draw a 3rd power, we are in really bad shape. I think we have to mulligan this or redraw this. Even though I really kind of want to keep it, I think we have to redraw it. This hand's not much better, but it's keepable. I've got multiple crests and I've got 2 wisdom, so. And our opponent doesn't play like a ridiculously fast deck, so we've got some time. Yeah, our opponent's talking about last game. Yeah. Yeah, that was brutal. We'll go ahead and I meant to crest. I didn't mean to actually play seat there. That was unfortunate, but it's fine. Alright, so there's an End of Hostilities on top of her deck, which is reasonable. I think we just grab a fire here, actually. Just because we can, turns on our Granite Waystone sooner. Yeah, our opponent said, RNG is RNG, I believe. Yeah, RNG is RNG. Yeah, I'm just glad to have it on my side. I think we want to just play the undepleted power. I kind of wanted to crest there, but this way we can play Wisdom of the Elders, which I think is fine. And if they decide to use a counter spell against that, I'm totally okay with that. Another End of Hostilities. Alright. So we'll definitely play our Grenadin Drown. So one thing I was a little surprised by it, I didn't see the Hailstorm, so they only have 2 Hailstorms, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to play the Granite Waystone out or not. I think I actually just play Skycrag Banner and we'll Wisdom of the Elders again. If they play their own Wisdom here, I'll just play Wisdom in response. Probably play Sandstorm Titan. Yep. It's pretty good. Pretty good one. So I think we grab Elvish Swindler here. I'm seeing what's on top of her deck first, though. I don't think we really want another Wisdom right now.
A great find.
And do we want to get rid of both Crests? Or both cards? I think I just get rid of the Crest here for an Elvish Swindler. And we may as well play out the other Grenadin. I'm not too worried if they play Hellstorm to this board. Top deck Peak actually would be pretty good because the combo of Gun Down and Howling Peak Smuggler actually would be pretty good here.
A great find.
So they're probably grabbing Boar here, almost certainly. Which is unfortunate, but I think that's not too big a deal. So I could End of Hostilities on the Sandstorm Titan. But I think that's just... Is that good enough? Let's do it. Let's see if they fall for it here. They don't. Right. That is fine.
Step up and try your luck.
And we'll play out the Grenadin just as a chump blocker at worst. I'm pretty confident they grab Boar with their Smugglers, so this could be going away here very quickly. They also, I think, have an Equivocate in hand. And I think we go ahead and just chump block here just to preserve our life total. I could have maybe chump blocked with the Elvish Swindler instead, but I think there's more opportunities possibly of like double, triple blocking on something. So, alright, so there's Boar. Rip. But that's fine, because that's it gone away forever, so it's not too big a deal. And I think we again attack with everything and see if they, or almost everything, see if they fall for it. They do not. So we'll go ahead and kill their Smuggler. Or at least hope to. They could torch our Smuggler or something like that in response. So that'd be pretty good, but I think we play out Sparkcatcher. I could play out the assembly line as well, but if they have a Hailstorm, I don't really want to lose all of that. So they must have an Equivocate or something like that in hand. A torch? Okay. They're torching the Elvish Swindler. Okay. Maybe they're worried I would End of Hostilities it? That seems odd. I'm just trying to preserve my life total as much as possible. Are they just going to mirror image? Okay, yeah. That seems reasonable. So again, we are going to attack with everything. Because End of Hostilities should actually play the Sandstorm Titan with the buff, actually. And if they don't block, they're taking 5 damage here, so that's pretty good for us. We'll strategize first, see if we can find something good. Put Jotun Hurler on the bottom. Crest here, hopefully find something good. Howling Peak is good, but is it good enough? I think it is. I think it just is. And I think we just play assembly line. Do I want to play into Hailstorm? I think I don't. Because there's an argument to maybe playing the Grenadin drone. So I could go around their Sandstorm Titans. But I don't think that's worth it. Ooh, Heart of the Vault. That's really good. Alright, so they get 3 blockers. We'll go down to 8. That's fine. All right, so we've got 8 attackers. I think we just attack with everything again. See if they take the bait. They do. Wow, okay. Probably just because of how low a life total they have, but this means I'm really close to just killing them with Heart of Vault here. And if I draw a torch off any of these... rip. But anyway, I have multiple blockers, and I've got a Howling Peak and another End of Hostilities, so I feel like we basically got this game in the bag, assuming nothing crazy happens. Like, they could have, like, if they had, like Permafrost and double Equivocate. Oh, not even that would, maybe, they'd have to have a lot of things, so. Yeah. I think we're in a really good spot here. Alright, so we still have 4 blockers. They're wisdoming, hoping to find something. But even still, they'd have to find, what, double Permafrost and a torch or something like that. Equivocate, double torch. Well, it looks like we got there. Whoo! Alright, round 2 in the bag.